Good morning from the woods of rural Maine. So I got in late last night. My friend picked me up from the bus station. And then we basically just got here and I passed out, went to sleep. It's like 6 in the morning. I've been up since like 5 because jet lag is real. And just waiting for everybody else to get up. And today is our day in Acadia National Park. We only actually have one day there, so we're just going to try to see what we can. My friend has 2 small kids, so, we're not doing anything intense. But, yeah, it's going to be hopefully a good day of seeing a new national park in the U.S. And then tomorrow we go up to Canada. So we'll take you along. I'm making some tea. First culture shock of being back in the States. There's no electric tea kettle in this kitchen. So I'm boiling it because I don't know if, there is a microwave, but that just seems wrong at this point. So we just stopped at this visitor center. We're gonna go check it out on the side of the road.
Water's red.
Do you know this is what the color of the water looks like in a lot of places in Ireland?
Really?
Yeah. So we're walking down to the beach where there's some tide pools, and we're gonna go check out our first bit of Acadia National Park. So this was supposed to be tide pools, but it's so foggy. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to see. Okay, here are my 2 cents. If you're into tide pools, it's kind of a letdown. There's not much in them to look at. It's all barnacles and snails and seaweed. Maybe it's just the time of year or the time of tide or whatever, but nothing that extravagant is what I've noticed. But it's super pretty and the colors are really cool. You can kind of see, it almost reminds me of a volcanic area. And definitely the water's pretty, but don't come expecting to see giant starfish and sea urchins and things like that. So that's what I'd say. There's a baby version of that plant that I've been seeing all over Europe. Okay, up next we are going to adventure to a lighthouse. So there's the lighthouse. Can't really see it very well unless you climb all the way out there, but
Down there.
yeah.
We're not going to it.
Super pretty. The fog kind of cleared over here. There's a very loud buoy. That's the end of the first day. It's the only day we're gonna get in Acadia, but it was nice to kind of see some of the sights. So tomorrow we're gonna start heading up to Canada, and we'll be able to take things a little bit slower. The reason we just spent so little time here is that it's super expensive in this area because everybody wants to come here in the summer. So we decided to do 2 nights now and then 5 nights in Canada and then 1 night in the very back end, but we'll be closer to Bangor then. So really just kind of like a pit stop and I'll fly out of there, and then they'll drive further south where they live. So yeah, but it's nice. It's nice to be back in New England, and I've never been this far north in Maine, so that's been really kind of cool too. And it's super pretty. It is weird to me that it's 6:40 and the sun is already starting to think about going down. I feel like it just stays lighter later back in the Pacific Northwest, but I don't know. Okay, so that's this day. Hello again from northern Maine. So after a brief stopover in the United States, I'm going to be leaving again, but only for a brief time. We're driving across the border to Canada today. So hopefully pretty smooth transition. We're kind of going a little bit not the main route. We're gonna try to take some ferries for the kids and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna travel north, and so I don't know much interesting things will be in this video, but I'll try to give you some glimpses of the scenery and where we end up. Here in Lebec, which is the northeasternmost town in the United States, and we are trying to cross the border here, but apparently it's quite the backup. We've been sitting in traffic and haven't moved for at least 15 minutes. So it's supposed to be about a quarter of a mile walk to the border. So I'm gonna walk up and just kind of see what's going on, if anybody's getting through or if it's just like completely stopped. Apparently other people have the same idea and are walking as well. We'll see, we'll see. Solve the mystery. There's the bridge. There's some sort of construction going on. So it's like slowing the access to the bridge, which is where the border is. My phone likes to jump the gun a little bit. Border, slightly smaller than the crossing into Vancouver. Get it up. And we're gonna go on one of these little rinky-dink ferries where you just kind of drive on and get shuttled across and hope for the best. You got it, you got it. Just follow Van Lady.
I'm scared.
Here we are. Here I am on another boat. So that is the United States. We're just on the very edge of it after crossing the border. And that is Canada. So we're technically on the Canada side of the water. Hi dear, what's up? Hello from Canada. We are in St. John, New Brunswick. We got in late this afternoon. There's a 1 hour time difference, so we lost an hour coming this direction. So we got in, and my friend and I went to grocery shop for the week. We're gonna be here for 5 nights, and we have an Airbnb with like a full kitchen and everything. It's really nice. And her husband came home with the kids, so they could get a little running out and stuff after being in the car all day. But it was nice. We had a good drive up here. The ferries were a good idea, definitely. And this area seems really cute. So we're excited to kind of explore more over the next couple of days, and we'll see where that takes us. I did not get very many steps in today, as you can imagine, being in the car. So I've decided to go walk down in the area that we're staying in. There's supposed to be a little beach, so we'll see what I find. The sun is setting, and you can see all the clouds and all this really pretty pink color. There's the moon. Just arrived at the beach park. Sun setting. Because they have some good facilities. There's a little park here, just some swings, a couple of rinky-dink slides, but better than nothing. cute. This is like less than half a mile away from where we're staying. It's cute. They have some like hammocks and tables, and I think this is a bathroom block. Looks like we can rent like water things over there. Beach. Some lifeguard chairs. I assume there's lifeguards during the day. Nice.